Since all the edited work to my previous video went to shit, I thought I would make a quick opinion editorial video before the year ends. I wasn't too disappointed. I can still come back to this topic anytime I want. I still have the script for the video, so let's continue on with today's topic. Since all the Star Wars hype is starting to die down a little, but then again, who am I kidding? It's fucking Star Wars, but since the movie's already out, the hype's probably already died down by now, but since it's already died down, I thought I would talk to you about hype culture and how hype can warp your expectations and may lead to inevitable disappointment. With any game that becomes this unstoppable hype train before release, I tend to be very skeptical. And because of how skeptical I am, I tend not to pre-order. Usually I try my best to avoid game trailers and gameplay reveals and keep my high expectations very grounded. Because to be truly honest, it's better to leave those first impressions for when you're actually playing the game, not just watching the game. Because let's be real here, watching the game and playing the game is not the same. Sure, it may look good, but you don't know how it plays or how it feels when you're actually playing it. Pre-rendered trailers are always going to look better than how games actually look, and many gameplay reveals are highly scripted and are never fully representative of the full game. And like I said earlier, it looks good, but how it plays is not determined because you're not actually playing it. You're just watching it. Let's think back for a moment here. Do any of you remember that emotional trailer that was released for the game Dead Island? Like that was a phenomenal trailer, but once the game actually came out, it wasn't the same as it was represented in that trailer. Like, it was a very emotional trailer. Like, seriously, watch a trailer, then play the actual game, and there's a huge difference. There's a drastic change. You'll notice a very drastic change in tone in the story alone. And it was because of that one trailer alone that Dead Island got the hype that it did. And once it came out, people were disappointed because the story in that game was very lazy, to say the least, and wasn't actually representative of the full game. And this is what I'm talking about. Why do you think many releases are slated as disappointments? When people get so hyped up for shit, they get very high expectations for things that they can't live up to. Sure, there are cases where games do meet with your expectations, but then again, there are some that surpass your expectations, to say the least. But when trailers and marketing material gives you impossible expectations, like it promises more than it can deliver, you know it's set up for disappointment. And personally, I think it's best just to ignore all this hype nonsense. Just block out all the trailers and press releases and just leave your first impressions at release when you actually play the physical game. Because like any marketing ploy or trailer, they make promises that they cannot keep. So here's to the new coming year of 2016, and let's hope for a much better year in gaming.
Well done. The rebels have activated the